Hi, this is Joe Grumbine, and I am the president and CEO and founder of the Human Solution International. And I just want to do this little video because we recently had our elections and I was recently reelected, and I wanted to just put out there what's going on, who I am, why I'm here, and just connect with you guys. I have been part of this organization since before it was an organization. I helped to organize it as a result of my criminal case because of pot. When I began doing this, and I've told this story many, many times, but I reached out. I thought I was doing things right. I was doing things right, but I reached out to every organization out there, and nobody had any help. Nobody had advice, but many of them gave me an opportunity to talk and tell my story. And I discovered quickly what a value that was. Well, the Human Solution became an organization out of that idea. And when we all sat around and decided to create ourselves as an organization 10 years ago now, it was right around this time, 10 years ago, we realized that what was happening to me is probably happening to people all over the country and even all over the world. So we set out to educate and support victims of the drug war, and especially cannabis cases, and try to create a world where no one has to worry about going to jail for a plant. And in the last 10 years, I have watched and participated in dozens and dozens, I don't know if it's hundreds yet, but dozens and dozens for sure, probably more than 50 different cases all around the country, and supported cases in other countries. And the value that we bring is unparalleled. I always believed that we could be something special that's not like all the other organizations. We're not just a signature gathering organization. We're not trying to change a law per se. We're trying to help the people. We're trying to educate the people and support the people that have been victimized. And I don't think that's anybody else's mission that I know of. Maybe there's some, but they certainly weren't around when I was there. I really believe strongly that this organization is unique because we're not a money-centric organization, although, we take the money that we raise and use it really great. There's no overhead. Nobody gets a salary. Nobody. So what that means is we have people that are giving at the core of the organization. And we've learned a lot of things along the way, 10 years going. I don't do things the way I did in the beginning. We make our participants a lot more participant. You have to participate to be a part of this organization. The last 2 years, the last session of this leadership team was one of the most gratifying in the whole time I've been doing this. The people have been committed to our mission rather than something else, or the egos have been set aside. The focus has been on this organization and its team and the people that have needed help. We've been able to provide, some significant help to some pretty important cases along the way. I believe now with this new cycle that our team is even better. We've picked up a couple of new people, and I think there's a greater level of commitment. One of the things I've noticed is that our percentage of families and couples involved has increased a lot. The leadership team has more couples involved than ever before. my wife and I and my daughters have always been a part of this organization. Of course, during my case, but my case has been over for 4 years, almost 5 years now. And everybody in my team is still just as committed as from day one. I believe that this year, as we're moving forward, a tremendous blessing it has and is coming upon this organization. And I'll tell more about that in tomorrow's Cup of Joe. And I think today's, I don't know, the 23rd. So probably the 24th, I think it is. Let me check. 23rd. Yeah. So tomorrow, the 24th, on the Cup of Joe, I will talk about this blessing and what I see coming out of it. Remembering this, our goal is not to pass an impotent law that allows some people to have some things. Our goal is to create a world where cannabis gets to be a plant. It gets to be just like its other brothers and sisters, the onions and the kale and the rutabagas and the marigolds. I don't know why we've demonized this plant the way we have. Well, I do know why, but I'm not okay with it. I don't care if every state of the union is, quote, legalized. If anybody has a danger of getting locked up for this plant, our work is not done. So that's what the human solution means to me. We are actually the human solution. We are truly a solution. We are truly made of humans, true humans, and we are truly for the humans. And there's been nothing more gratifying that I can think of as a whole, as a group effort that I've ever been a part of. I think this group has accomplished more than any other group I've ever been a part of, by a lot, especially without any outside sources or help. So that's who I am. I try to be very reachable to anybody who needs to work with me on a personal level. And as the leader of this organization, I'm serious about this. I'm serious about working. I'm serious about making these things happen. And I'm committed to helping us end prohibition. So my question is now to you. Are you a part of the solution? Anybody who's listening to this, I want to know, and if you're not, why not? If you are, what are you doing? You want to do more? You want to be a part of something that is genuinely changing history, genuinely making a difference in literally millions of people's lives? I encourage you to do that. So I'm a little long-winded, as you see, but 8 minutes into it, hopefully you know me a little bit better. And I want to thank personally every member, every supporter of the Human Solution. I would not be a free man without a criminal record today if it was not for the members of the Human Solution. So everybody who was always there for me, everybody who may be there for somebody else in the future, I can't express to you enough how important this work is, how much of a difference we've made and will continue to make. So please step up, help us be a part of the solution. Thank you.